Hi, welcome to the second recap for my second week. As always, the first thing to start with is maybe how much time I've spent. So 12 hours this week, about an hour, 0.7, I'll say 1.7 hours a day, which definitely is still not enough. It's not as much as I need to be doing, but it's a slight improvement over next week, and I hope to continue to add more hours as it goes. Additional to that was about 2 hours of performance time. So this isn't log time, but it was going out with some friends, and I was playing guitar and singing kind of cover songs in the group of people watching. So for me, that's a good experience as well. It's a chance for me to improve the performance aspect of my playing, and of course 1 hour of non-logged, just playing around on stuff. Not practicing, but just playing, about an hour or so. So yeah, it is an improvement, but it's definitely not enough. Some of the reasons why I haven't played as much is I have been going out. Kind of living in Barcelona now, and every once in a while it's nice to go out and meet people and have a good time, but if I do too much of that, then I kind of keep my eye off the ball, and the next day I don't really feel like getting up early in the morning and practicing guitar. I feel like sleeping until 2 o'clock. So I'm going to have to learn to manage that one a little better, especially for the future. But I did pick up a lot of new pieces, so I've expanded the stuff that I'm working on this week. So I've continued with the method books like classical, acoustic fingerstyle, blues fingerstyle, metal, and blues lead, so lead guitar for those two pieces. But I've added some jazz chords, so I'm going through a chord book that teaches me different, more difficult chords. I started transcribing Joe Pass's version of Autumn Leaves, which is just a lovely piece. It's one of my favorites. So that'll take me a long time. I think I spent an hour so far on it, and maybe have the first 5 or 10 seconds, no more. It's a little bit difficult, but it's definitely moving along. I wrote a new fingerstyle piece, so all of these are very difficult for me to play actually. It's strange, but I think it's good to try and write things that are beyond my current ability, and then focus on practicing the pieces that I write. And I'll record that one tonight a little bit later. I didn't really record too much this week up until now of the things that I've played, so I'd like to have some things just to show what I had been working on for the last week. And I'll do that after I'm finished this. And I've done tons and tons and tons of simple acoustic covers. This was kind of because some of the people at the Spanish school I go to, they wanted me to play some songs, and so I had to practice some songs because I didn't really know them too well. A good thing if you like to do these kind of things, and I just bought some of these books. Like this is a book on some Beatles songs, and this is a book on some acoustic hit songs. It's just a bunch of really simple versions of songs. For your example is Creep by Radiohead, and it has the lyrics as well as just the chords. So it's not exactly, you couldn't call this tablature. It's not a perfect rendition of the song, but between listening to the song with your ear and singing along, it's perfect for campfires or with a bunch of people to sing along. So I highly recommend picking up some of these books. They're only £2 maybe or something like that, or I guess €3, maybe $5. I don't know. But they're relatively cheap, and they come in handy for those circumstances where people want you to play songs, but you can't really remember the lyrics, or you can't really remember all of the chords in all the right places. Maybe a bridge is a little bit difficult. These books will really come in handy, and make for a good experience when you're out there playing with people. So what I'm going to do is I'd like to memorize some of the songs that I'm working on. I've picked about 25 or between 25 and 30 different acoustic songs that I'm going to try and memorize the chord progressions and memorize the vocals for, and maybe work them to a point where I can play them at an open mic night, or even busking on the streets here to earn a little money. That would be nice. So yeah, that'll be those things. And today I'll record maybe a little bit of the things that I've been working on, so I can put that up as well, so you can see the exercises that I've been doing, and maybe that acoustic piece that I wrote before, which is still really, really difficult for me to play. At any rate, I hope you're still playing guitar, or starting to play guitar, or thinking about playing guitar, and maybe go out and buy a cheap guitar yourself and start learning some of these simple songs as well. And maybe if you'd like, if there are songs that you're interested in learning, like simple chord songs with vocals, and you want some help on that, you can post on YouTube and ask if I'll be able to put some of that stuff up. I'm not sure on the legal side of it, but I'll worry about it. But at any rate, I hope hope you do, and if you do, then I'll see you there. All right.